It's now from the House GOP Doctors Caucus. He is Congressman Jeff Van Drew. We always love having you on, Congressman. First of all, let's talk about the good news from studies on the pandemic. This thing could soon turn around. Let's show the viewer the studies that we're talking about. That the common cold could give, the T cells there could protect against COVID. Omicron gives immunity against the Delta variant. That the Omicron wave peaked and is going down in the UK, Europe, and South Africa. And the same could be happening here pretty soon. What do you think?
No, I think you're right. And let's not make this virus a way of life. I mean, we have to move on in America. We have to live our lives. And I think Omicron has the real potential to give us that herd immunity that we've talked about so long. And quite frankly, I can't understand why we're even going forward with a Omicron vaccination now. I don't necessarily think that's the way to go. But as you know, I think that, Dr. Fauci has done an awful job. He's lied in what he said. In fact, I like to say, Dr. Fauci lied and American men and women died. And it's the truth because of what he did. Because this goes all the way back to when we originally saw this virus, when it was supposedly kept at a wet meat market, and it came from a bat, which there were no bats there. And then, of course, we found out, many of us were willing to speak up, that there was a laboratory there, that some sort of error, we hope an error, occurred, and everything else as a result of that. Fauci knew that. He didn't tell the truth to the American people. That's wrong. He should be fired. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again.
We've got Republicans Jim Jordan and James Comer. They have emails with scientists from Tulane and Scripps Institute indicating that they told Dr. Fauci early in 2020, January, February, that this virus looks genetically altered and that it looked like it may have escaped from a lab in China. There were multiple labs, not just the Wuhan lab, working on gain-of-function work. So that stuff is coming down, too. Dr. Fauci, it looks like these emails keep coming out, Congressman. What do you think of this?
I think it's horrible. I think he should be made accountable for that. I think he should lose his job. Again, because of his lying, people got sick and actually died. And I mean, this is really serious business. I can't believe that so many people are overlooking it at the government level, and certainly the administration is. It's not right. And Jim Jordan is doing a good job. They both are doing a good job and digging into this and finding out what the truth is. This whole thing has been unbelievable. First, Fauci told us you need no masks, then one mask, two masks. Then you didn't need to you'd get the vaccine. You'd be totally protected. You wouldn't need masks at all. That wasn't true. The J&J shot was okay, even though it only was one shot. That wasn't true at all. But you wouldn't be able to pass the disease on if you, got the vaccination. Wrong.
Okay, the issue about the emails, too, is whether or not Dr. Fauci warned the White House or anybody when he was told that. We don't know that, too. And the Washington Post, Congressman, has been doing stories on the NIH funding gain-of-function supervirus research, but they indicate that Dr. Fauci and former NIH Director Francis Collins has been blockading and stonewalling them. They found nearly $50 million went to 18 lab experiments to concoct and create viruses inside the laboratory. I want to turn to the hot mic moment between Senator Marshall and Dr. Fauci. Let's listen to this.
I cannot find them. Our office cannot find them. Where would they be if they're public knowledge? Where?
It is totally accessible to you if you want it.
For the public. Is it accessible to the public?
Okay. To the public.
Great. We look forward to reviewing it.
You are totally incorrect.
Well, we look forward to reviewing it.
Senator Marshall, Dr. Fauci has answered you. It is public information, and he's happy to give it to you if you would ask. Senator Moran.
What a moron. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Senator Marshall is asking about Dr. Fauci's financial disclosures. He's calling him moron, calling the senator moron. What's your reaction to this?
That disgusts me. Completely unacceptable. And actually, he should have been looking at himself in the mirror when he said that. He's done more harm than certainly the senator ever would. The senator's trying to get to the bottom of it and find out the truth. That's his job. He's doing his job. I wish that Fauci would do his job and would be in a much better place. And by the way, why are we doing these experiments in China? Why are we paying for them? Why do we pay almost all the cost of the World Health Organization when they also lied to us? This has got to change.
We hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much, Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Thanks for joining us. Come back soon.
Always good to be with you.
Coming up next from House Financial Services.